Hey all, this is Zerx. Welcome back to Thea the Awakening. We just cleared up that bat camp. We apparently have attracted some skeletons in our near vicinity. Let's take the opportunity and kill these guys, then go home. Hi guys, we can auto-resolve this. Yeah, let's see how good we are in sneak. This is a good opportunity to see if we actually have strong sneakers, because then we may be able to do this pretty well. Actually, we have some... Whoa! We got some baller sneakers out here. What? Goshirada Trzebovit. Trzebovit sneaks well? This dude sneaks well? Okay. Our number one blacksmith and all-around jolly fat guy apparently is the strongest sneaker in our group. Huh. Yeah, probably not gonna do this in general, but alright. I just wanted to see how this would go. And apparently it would go well for us if it's an easy sneak fight. Which apparently... Wow, I'm speechless that this guy is our best sneaker, but alright. That's fine. We have a lot of will, which counters tactics in sneaking. So that's another thing we gotta consider here. Pretty strong in a couple things for sneak. It's not great, but what is the main stat for offense in this? I'm not sure. Interesting. Okay. It's probably something that I'm totally unaware of and would tell you incorrectly. I have to look it up. This game is pretty complicated, honestly, so I'm not entirely certain how things roll when. Yeah, I know it's leech, but it'd be nice if that actually note told you what giving you the leech, what's giving you your defense. Yeah, it would be nice. Alright, go there. Go there. Go there. I can't do it. That's fine. We didn't want to bother countering the tactic because, you know what? Who cares? We've got this one. Go in there. Some people are going to be played in, and then I think we'll just end it. I don't want to bother playing everyone else. It's not really worth my time. Go there. That's a kill. That's a kill. That's a kill. That's almost a kill. Now it's a kill. And we're done. Okay, so sneak. We have a couple of people that are remarkably good to sneak, but not in general. Let's get everyone back to Ostoya so we can start crafting a little bit and see if we can get better kit, and if not, then we'll go after the bat camp in short order. This may be a little redundant, but let's just put everything in here so I don't have to think about actually kitting it out, and then we'll equip. Alright, let's dismantle a couple things. We have a crap ton of swords to dismantle. We were crafting those a little while ago. Yep. And I wonder what's going to be in the bat cave. I wonder if it's going to be like just bats or other stuff. My money is on other stuff, like Batman. But no, I don't think Batman is going to make an appearance. I'm pretty sure that would be copyright infringement in a massive order. But there could be something weird in there, like some bat demon or something. I have no idea. I'm not that up on my old Slavic mythology. I know some, but not a lot. So there's going to be a lot of surprises here I'm not really prepared for. Okay. So that's a lot of dismantling. That's fine. I don't think we have anything better to give our new fella. That's really the most concerning. Niedao. On mi niedao. On mi dao. 16? Do we have any better kit for you than that? I don't think we do. Ooh, Dragon's giving me leech. No, it's on Trzebovit. No, stuff that I can equip him on. 16, right? Let's see. I think the shadow armor was only 13. Yes, that's not very good. Laminar armor is 10. So I'm going to disassemble all that crap, actually. Like, all this stuff. Like, these aren't even as good as that. I'm going to keep a couple, but these two I think are just going to go away. Shadow armor 490 on weight. There's two of them. 245 versus 205. Yeah, so, like, this is really bad stuff. Let me just assemble it before I forget. And then we'll go on. I think we're just going to take a turn to rest. And then we're going to go after the bat camp. Yes. Dismantle laminar. Dismantle the shadow armor. Yup. Alright, and then we can maybe equip Niedao with... No, he doesn't have anything else. His slots are actually filled. Okay. And we're going to give him the Doctor's Medicus. Sure, why not? We may go in on a little bit more research for the... Can I get into the research menu without that? Yeah, right here. There we go. I may go in on researching clubs or something, because having leeching clubs may be pretty cool too. I'm not entirely certain what's best at this point. We have a variety of weaponry that we've already done, which is nice. Construction we're doing okay on. I could do barracks, but I'm not going to have the equipment to build that, so there's really no point. So either we get better gathering materials, which is not a bad idea, but like I said, all the good stuff's really far away. Like we looked at Mithril, and it's just like way out there. If you don't remember where that is, by the way, now we go into resource mode. Yeah, Mithril. It's... No, wasn't it way the hell out there? Hold on. It's like way further than I expected. And why can't I not see it? Hello? There we go. That's really kind of jumpy. And then it jumped away. Yeah, that's... Okay, that's a little bit glitchy. There it is. That's where the mithril is. So just a little bit of a distance that I can't really get to. So that's why I'm not too keen on researching all the crafting stuff for the most part. We do have 1 turn of at least being here, so I'm going to just get people producing a couple things while we've got it. It's not really that critical, but another helping of grain and some exotic fruit while we're actually back at camp is more than worth it. Good. And then we're going to craft up real quick just another set of this. 1 more training for some research, get a pie, and then we'll go in on Alishka on the bread with Chestavoina to help her out. All this can be done in 1 turn, which is pretty much the idea. The rest of us, we can just hang for a second. No one needs to do else right now. That's all we need to do. Let's just turn over the turn. And then we'll take everyone out. And this is not going to be a dangerous thing. We just want to clear the bat's nest. Hey, we got experienced up. Nice. So we got a little bit of everything for everybody. Oh, she's got +2 gathering. That's huge. Oh, that's really good. And we're getting better on speech, which is nice. That makes the social challenges be a little easier. But yeah, I think the bat's nest is the next priority. So we're going to just take that out. We'll make a new expedition. New expedition, right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get everyone out there. Seems to be the modus operandi right now. Is just getting everyone out there. We can camp a little bit. I don't want to do too much wood. I'm going to need like a day's worth of wood maybe to recover. Maybe 2. Yeah, let's just get 2 wood. Mainly just if someone takes a lot of wounds, we'll have a chance to keep them alive after the fact. And again, variety of food for the stat bonuses that they provide, which is good. Okay, and that's everybody. That's everything we need. And Expedition 1 is again going to come out and go after the bat's nest. And after this, then we'll get into a more normal speed of the game, which is, you know, actually leaving people back in Ostoya to do the work while we forage along everywhere else. Let's just... Wow. Okay. It's so funny. There's still like 1 skull packs walking around here. Kind of cracks me up. What's the fastest way to the bat's nest? Like that, huh? Alright, I guess we are going to go that way. Want to hit it in the daytime so I don't get surprised by too much. Alright, let's go here. There's another 3 skull group here. If it hits us after we're wounded, it wouldn't be great. What is this? Striga Master and 7 others. Okay. So that's no joke. Let's go here and maybe it'll bait them into attacking us. Okay, it did not. Social, sneak, or tactic. We may be able to tactic this one out. It's only 3 skulls. And we did it successfully last time. Let's try that. It'll be safer than going all out. This is alright. We do have a large number of people. And numbers will tell, like I said. So, Goshirada is the best damage. And we're just going to start dropping the biggest hitters we have. I mean, there's not a lot of them, granted. Can't counter too much offense. We do have a lot of confuse. Like I said, numbers are going to tell here, and I think that'll be fine. We'll be able to get all these tactics down eventually. Or maybe not. I mean, that could be even worse than what I initially anticipated. But let's get people out. I just want to get priority on the field. So we don't have a lot of people who can hit very hard. If we can get people who can actually do good work, then we'll be alright. Yep, we're just going to keep putting people on the field. Numbers, 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 numbers. It is a numbers game right now. Alright, and then do we bother trying to counter tactics? We're looking at 7, 5, 6. I may be able to counter something off, which is not bad. Yeah, let's counter tactics. Maybe a good use of my time. Yeah, there we go. That worked out. And let's get another person down. Let's get Morena down. Yeah, it's about the same. It's about 1 more shield versus 1 more armor. It doesn't really matter. Tactic 4 got into play. Alright, so let's get Kajik out. Can we counter another tactic, or is there anything worthwhile that we can do? We got a 2, we got a 2, and we got a 3. We could try and counter an offense, but why bother? Let's support Kajik. That would be a nice thing to do, actually. And we have a 9 here. Ooh, wow. So we do some good work here. We can make Kajik the absolute executor of our will here. We have good ally support ability. We have another 7 here we could rock out, too. Alright, let's do that. Let's use our support allies so we can make sure Kaji can do some serious, ridiculous work on whatever comes his way. And win this, I think we can actually win this tactically, and that'll be nice. Shield ally with speech. Interesting. Speech helps on tact. I guess it does. It tells you, don't go that way. I wouldn't do that if I was you. As it keeps everyone alive. That's good. I like that. Alright, it kind of makes sense. I'm starting to understand the internal lot. It's like one of those old school adventure games where, you know, you're supposed to solve the puzzle and there's really no way you would know how to solve the puzzle, and then after the fact it sounds so obvious. You're like, oh, of course, you had to stick the dillywhacker in the thingamabob and feed it to the pig so he can poop out the diamond. Like, you know, that sort of internal logic usually doesn't make sense initially, and I'm starting to understand it here. It's a little more consistent than that. it's kind of like the old Monkey Island games, right? It's just like, really? Really? That's what I needed to do? How the hell would you ever figure that out? And the answer was, you wouldn't. It's just the way it was. Yeah, we're getting numbers here. We're not doing a lot of damage, obviously. But we're saving it for our Executor right there. There's Kajik, the Executor. Executioner? No, Executor's like the person who makes sure a will happens, right? That's not really an Executor per se. Executioner is the term I was looking for. And I mean, even if we drop people here, they're not getting wounded. Remember, this is tactics. And so as long as we have our major hitters still in, we're going to have this just by sheer weight of numbers. And that's fine. Yeah, Kaji can get one down a turn effectively with the support that we're able to provide, so this is alright. Yep, that's fine. And we're going to keep play this one. Again, getting our bigger hitters out first. Get Goshirada out in the initial salvo. And I'm glad we actually win on tactics. Not risk ourselves before we hit the bat nest. But again, I think 3 skulls on tactics is our limit. Any more than that, I don't think we can feasibly call victory. Or call shenanigans or anything of that nature. We first action somebody? Not really. We first action someone weaker, which is fine. Let's first action... Trust the Voynix. We need just 1 more damage to kill that thing off. So we'll do that. We'll first action her as our next move. And then we'll move. Yeah, there we go. First action. And that'll be a kill there. And here we need someone relatively tanky to do this. Just so this guy can't do too much damage. Alright, that's all we get to play, and then we get to play out our hand, essentially. Okay, let's play out the damage here. It's 1 shot, 1 kill if we're not careful. And then we're going to do some ally support so we can start swinging from the back. Can we have any more support ally? Yeah, there we go. There's 9. That's better. So Mishlimir will be our executor here. We shield him. We can't first action anybody. Doesn't really matter what we do, except let's just get into play. We do a little more damage, the better. And this may be like a long slog through this, but we are winning, by the way. It's not that we're constantly... We lost a lot more than they lost. But again, our big hitters are there, and we're making the balance up with numbers. Sheer attrition, which is kind of what the animals did to us last time. And there we go. There's another execution. And this won't be a kill on this tactic, but again, Goshirada is tanky as hell. So we got it. Oh no, it will be a kill because of the poison. Excellent. Alright, so helplessly, they were standing there, we picked them all off. So the Striga are gone, which is excellent. So, now we can go and take care of the bat's nest. This is going to probably be a lot worse. We're not going to bother hunting. We don't have the challenge. We may be good on hunting, actually, with all the gatherers, but I know we can probably handle this in a fight. So, Striga bat, Tough bat, and Deform bat. So these 6 don't matter. The Striga bats are scary, but we fought them before, and I think we can handle this. Yeah, we got some good people in the front, so let's do it. And they get to play first. Why? Why always them? Striga bat. Striga what? Striga bat. Okay, so we need to see if we can kill this thing. Mishlimir has 58 damage, so yes. This dude is such a beast, I gotta say. From day 1, he was always just so meaty. Alright, let's get Skullcleaver, or... Let's get Skullcleaver out, or Thundax. Skullcleaver. A little more fun. Oh, we get another one out. Okay. Let's go with another Drainer, I guess. Well, actually, let's go with Chebovit. Because we want to get a Drainer in the middle somewhere if he can take abuse if need be. Now, this is not like an easy fight by any stretch. So there's Striga bat. They love doing that, dropping a dumb bat and then a strong bat. So that's a kill, and that's not going to be a kill on the Striga bat. Striga bat's going to get a shot, which is why we have Thundax. And why we need more abuse on the field like Kajik. Yeah, he'll be alright. And then we're going to have to start thinking about just absorbing damage and then healing it up later. Because Striga bats, yeah, they're tough as hell and they drain. They don't do that much damage, but it's enough. 19 is a big enough swing to cause you problems. So he's going to definitely swing at Kajik, but that's alright. Goshirada, Elishka, all these people need to be in the field so we can do more damage. We'll have battlefield priority right now. We get to swing first, effectively. Tough bat is not very tough. Ludmila can hit. And now we got to start thinking about who to first action and when. So we can put together 50 damage that we don't need to do there. Yeah, Striga bat there. God. Okay, so can we confuse a couple things here? Confuse a 2. We can confuse that one, but it's not really going to matter. We can support... No, that's already a kill. We could just go in on this and have him run in and get closer, then we'll have a good swing the next time. He'll be able to heal up most of that damage, actually. This makes sense, because he'll heal up that 19 swing, no problem, because he has the armor to do it. And then we'll actually be able to get a nice big swing off with a hammer. Let's do it that way. So Strigabat gets to go first, which is disconcerting at best. I don't like that at all. We can't kill it necessarily. If we can get up to 26, we can kill it, because it will be the first shot twice. Alright, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to play a little bit of ally support, and then we're going to pump him in front of the Strigabat, because that'll be one swing, nothing, and next swing we'll kill it with 26. Yes, we will. So let's pump him up first with the support. We got to do +4. Do you have any other better uses to your time? You have a confuse that's pretty high up. But let's just support. We'll do this plan. Put our hammer wielder up front with the first action. Yeah, it's just tough bat. Alright, fine. And no more tactics on that. So we're going to first action this feller. Oh, that wasn't a good idea, actually. That was dumb. Oh, that was pretty dumb. But no, we can first action here as well. Okay, I do miscalculate things a little bit here. I get a little overambitious with like, I'm going to be so clever! And then it like totally does not happen. Let's do this. And can we confuse to do less damage? 6. That's not going to make or break anything. Might as well just shield it. It's basically be more or less the same. Okay, so let's see how this runs out. Ow, he hit him first? That's not cool. Did not expect that. Oh no, our new warrior might die. Why would he swing there? So bizarre. Mishlimir's right there. I just don't understand priority in this game sometimes. It's just really bizarre. Niedao just took it on the chin a little bit. We gotta... Hopefully he's not gonna die. That would really suck. Oh, I did not expect that to hit left. Yeah, he's on the verge of potentially bleeding out. Please don't die. Please don't die. That's really frustrating. That's really frustrating. I don't need to gather wood. Just don't die. Oh my god, he didn't die. Really? He didn't die? We got an achievement of some sort. That's pretty cool, I guess. Is he out of death mode? He's out of death mode. Yes! Okay, good. Excellent, actually. Freaking fantastic. So we're gonna head back to Ostoya. Oh, we got someone else in Ostoya. We attracted something. Alright, well, let's break camp and get back to Ostoya quickly before whatever the hell this is gets near there, so we lose whatever we just got. And what happens when you get Ostoya pillaged? I guess nothing's back there. What is in here? We got a ravenous crow. That is kind of crap. We attracted a ravenous crow. Yay! Grimnaw was so much better. I'm so sad. Like this, what possible use do we have of a ravenous crow besides to send it out to scout? I guess we can send it out to scout until it dies. That's kind of weird, honestly, but all right. We got a new research though from killing something. So we said better equipment, maybe. I mean, better materials, maybe. This could be like the best equipment or materials ever. Moonstone, yeah, this is apparently very, very strong, as I understand it. Diamonds, yeah. Let me see. I mean, Moonstone's not gonna be anywhere close. We have a little ways to go before I research that. Kind of liking my dragon bones for now. Maybe let's get a two-handed healing hammer or one-handed leeching hammer clubs or something, maybe. I don't know. That could be a cool thing to explore. Let's do that, I guess. It's a construction that makes sense. Either new items or a new thing to craft. Let's craft a hammer and / club. Let's learn how to do those. And I guess that's all we got. We can level up again? Really? Just the ravenous crow. Why did this jump up like this now? Oh, new villager. Ah, okay. I was like, there's a level up. It's interesting. Yeah, the crow's not going to be able to do much. What do we see? This is 4 malicious spiders. Alright, well, Mr. Crow here is going to defend Ostoya with the best of his ability, and if he dies, well, you know, it's just a crow. I feel bad, because I love crows. They're like the coolest birds ever. But still, I don't see how useful they would be. What is this? Take a closer look at the stash. Oh, we can try to break it. We can try to hex it. Without magic use, fight will be impossible. Now, we do have a bit of magic thanks to our two-handers, so I think that will work fine, actually. It's only a 2-skull hex. Yeah, we have some people equipped with the magic weapons, so that's going to be a little bit okay. Let's try it. How tough is the hex? Okay, yeah, we can do this. So we have some of those basic weapons that give us a bit of magic ability, and that's going to help us break through this hex right now. Let's put out this way. Who's got the 2 damage? Wow, she's got a leech magic. That's scary. Let's jump Elishka in front here. Oh, I like that. It's a jingle. It's a jingle. I probably could... No, that'd be rounded down. So it wouldn't do any damage. These 2 don't need to be played at all. You can be played... Oh, you can't actually get in. You can get closer. When you get closer, you can get closer. And you cannot get closer. Alright. That's all we can play offensively. Yep. So we're actually going to be able to break this hex, which is pretty cool. Not because we have any, you know, magicians or wise people in our camp, but because we have some swords that do it for us. Which is pretty cool, I guess. It's something. Usually we're going to go down to the hex, but that's alright. This is not a combat challenge from what I understand, so this will be fine. Alright, magic protection set, free to grab your loot. What is this? Mithril. Oh, are you kidding me? We got Mithril for that? Thank you! That is amazing! How do we get Mithril for that? Damn! Alright, cool. That's amazing. Can't we got Mithril? Can we make another armor out of Mithril? That'd be sick. I would love to make another good piece of armor out of Mithril. Alright, so, good news. Let's get people producing what they need to produce, and we'll start planning another expedition shortly. We'll need 2 gatherers on that expedition. Probably Moimira and Ludmila, just to make the Dragon Bone gathering feasible, honestly. Chestovojna, stay here at camp. You're not as tough as these 2 girls who've been with us for a while. They are beastly, and they are awesome, and we love them dearly. Okay. Exotic fruit will be a little slower, but that's okay. Let's go back to crafting for a second and get the crafting happening. Goshirada has 9 craft now, so she can hit training swords in one go. And the rest of the stuff isn't that critical, except for the... Well, I mean, except for all the food. Fruit pies, you can do breads, and we still have 2 gatherers available, and no one can really help out except the Ravenous Crow, who's going to stay at camp, because apparently he can't really do much anyway. Nyedao and Sobibor. There we go. We got bread in 1 turn. We got everything in 1 turn. A little bit of help from our friends. And now let's see if we can actually make that armor. I think we need a lot more than that. Yeah, we need a lot more mithril than that to make the armor. So as much as I'd want to do that, I don't think I can justify burning the mithril yet. Alright, well, that happens. The good thing is we can also equip some people, like our new guy, Nyedao here, with a better armor that I saw drop from that engagement, I think. There was... Yeah, we saw that. Chainmail drop, and that's going to be a lot better. And the shadow armor is even better than that. Oh, so we got better shadow armor for a change. That's nice. 16, 13. So we have a lot of 13 armor we can dismantle real quick. Let's go to that. Equipment inventory. And we are definitely going to go after those dragon bones next. That's the most feasible option. Yep. Alright, good. So, Ostoya. Now let's make a new expedition with a reasonable number. Now we don't have any 4 skull groups running around, and I think we can actually do this well. Mishlimir, go out. I'm going to take 1 orc and leave 1 orc at home. So let me take Skullcleave out and leave Thundax. I only take Thundax, actually, and leave Skullcleave at home. How about that? Because no one wants to attack an encampment manned by an orc named Skullcleave. It's just, you don't want to do that. You're not going to survive. We have 2 gatherers that we need, so Ludmila and Moimira, and they're going to be relatively intelligent as well, I remember. So we can handle, like, intelligence checks if we need to, I think, with them. And how many warriors do we have? We have 1 veteran Skullcleave here. We could use another vet out in the field. And that could probably be Wojciecha, I guess. I want to leave Tasha here as well. Let's take Wojciecha out, and that's going to be basically 3 dedicated warriors. Basically, we need warriors and gatherers for this. We're going out for a singular purpose. So maybe we should just do what we're doing. Take Tasha as well. We have Sobibor, Nyedao, and Skullcleave here. I feel like I'm understaffing that, but this expedition probably needs dudes. Okay. That's fine. Let's take it out like that. And we'll get some dragon bones. And I want to keep Ostoya pretty well equipped in case we do get attacked. I want to make sure we're able to defend ourselves. And that's fine. Let's give them some food as well. We need to kit them out with some food and fuel. Let's give them, like, probably about 20 wood is going to be enough for this expedition. We won't be camping for that long. We'll be camping for probably... Let's give them 30 wood. 30 days is enough. Probably will not be there that long, but you never know if you get caught out on something, and that would be awful to see them die for no apparent reason. And then some food. Some bread and some pies, I think, would be the best. Yeah. So let's get some... Give them, like... I mean, we're going to keep getting more bread here. Let's give them most of our bread, actually. Let's give them, like, 120 bread. 117, that's fine. Let's give him, like, more pies, I guess. We can split it like that. And then no more unique food, I think. Alright, that's fine. And this looks like a decent expedition just to go out for the singular purpose of gathering dragon bones and coming home. And one more thing, actually, I want to check before we go if we need coal as well. Because for medium armor when we make the dragons, we could use coal, we can use string. We have a crap ton of spider silk, so we can totally use that, actually. Alright, that's alright. We'll use spider silk as our catalyst. If we have time, we'll get the coal, but I don't foresee the need at the moment. It looks like all the gathering is staffed, all the crafting is currently staffed. We're doing okay. We can finally send out another expedition. We have 73 days worth of food and 30 nights worth of fuel. And I'll put some of the people back here so I don't keep getting that warning of people not doing anything, I guess. Alright, fine. Skullcleave, help with crafting stuff, I guess. He's got... I don't know what to do. He's a better gatherer, though. Maybe we're just better off actually having him gather fruit. Let's gather fruit. Good job, Skullcleave. Tiptoe through the tulips. Alright, now. Expedition. Heading toward the dragon bones, which again are down there. Let's hope we don't hit anything nasty. And let's go. What is out here, I wonder? We'll figure it out soon enough. Oh, gotta rename this expedition. Oh my god, I almost forgot. We no longer have our Grimgnaw, which is a shame. So we can go Thundax's Reavers, I guess, maybe? Thundax's crew. How about that? We're running out of words. Thundax's crew. Even though Mishlimer is like the big man on campus, we got an orc mascot. How do you not love that? Love me! Alright, go this way, I guess. What is that over there? I don't even know. I can't see through the trees, I guess. This may be a little... Oh, God. Retreat. What is this? Ah! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I do not want to fight that. Come on. I was just... I was just about to do something nice. And y'all got to screw it up on me. Oh, God. That's another force skull right there. I need to... It's not a tough force skull. That's like the itinerant wanderers thing going on. I was just getting my... this game does hate me. I think you're absolutely right. Whoever said that last time, I think it was Saint. This game does hate me indeed. Doggy agrees. Doggy's like, why is there another pack in the way? We're gonna get the dragon bones. I know, Doggy. It's really frustrating. Okay. So we're gonna leave the company. Halt here. Ostoya completely undefended. That doggy needs to stop barking right now because that is getting on my sanity. And we're gonna take this expedition out because apparently we have a 4-skull thing down here that we need to deal with. It's gonna come after... What is this? Black wolves attacking something. Investigate. So see the child is clear, protects some magic, so we'll see when we get her. You're not sure how long the shield will last. You see the other group is fighting with a single black cat. Wait, 2 packs. Ah, I see, okay. Cat is putting up a good fight, but clearly losing its strength now. Help the cat, but the child may be in danger. Help the child, but the cat will die. Or split the party, and 2 people will be split from your party. Let's try to split. Okay, small group to protect the child and the rest to help the cat. Fine. We have enough people. Oh, just wolves? That's really easy. Check how the child and cat are. Not easy. Both cat and child are fine. The cat's eyes shine gold, and you swear it smiles at you. You feel a surge of positive energy. Oh, interesting. You have +3 animal kinship with Mishlimir. Using hunting. Okay, that's interesting. And what is this? Blessed dexterity. That's okay. Well, you got a free kid. That's kind of creepy, I guess, but in this world, that's better than having him surrounded by a pack of hungry wolves, I suppose. There's that group that was going to head toward me. What? Same thing again? Yeah, split. It's fine. Alright, we got the same thing. That's kind of... They really should probably put something in there that doesn't let that happen. That the same exact encounter can't happen twice in a row. So what do we have here? We have Skirmisher, 3 Craftsmen, and a couple others. These are basically people, but they're aggressive. Aggressive people. Hanging out with a goblin. We're going to go for a straight-up fight. Sage, Warrior. See, this is what I wanted to get in my group. The Sages are really valuable. They're the Magicians. But alright. Let's begin the combat. That's fine. I think we have enough big swingers here to... Yeah, we got Mishlimir and we got an Orc. And you get to play... Why does the opponent always go first? We're attacking, man. Like, seriously. We should be winning these. Hands down. So we don't need to do that much damage, but we do want someone tough here. That means Thundak's going to be able to drain the damage off of that. And let me put another big swing out front. Let's put Sobibor out front, because if there's something big, I want Mishlimir to be able to be near it and just beat the crap out of it. He'll put something crappy here, probably. Oh no, he'll jump a warrior. Oh my god. Oh, that's clever. You clever little monkeys. How interesting. Okay, well, that's freaking frustrating. They got double spear. Okay, we'll need to confuse a bit of this, because their damage is being front-loaded right now. I will not abide that, good sir. We can also first action Mishlimir to end this pretty much before it began. Yeah, I think that might be best. Let me just first action Mishlimir and just beat the snot out of whatever's coming out of there. That's it. 1 kill, another kill on the warrior. The rider will take a swing, so Bibor would get a little bit hurt on that. We'll figure it out. We'll get also confused, but I want to keep... I need this, though, otherwise Bibor's pretty much dead. And then we'll get Wojciecha out, and then maybe if we're lucky we'll try to confuse a couple things if they don't play anything big. Wow, they really are playing well. All these first actions that I'm not able to deal with. Okay, I guess we're doing another first action. Get Wojciecha in the front, and that'll be a kill on the warrior. And another person out here. Yeah, the Ravenous Crow. I don't know what they were thinking, why we got a Ravenous Crow attracted. I kind of hoped that we'd attract bigger than a level 1 beastie, but whatever. Let's get Shabobied out. Do we have a lot of confuses that we can run? I mean, I think I need to run a confuse right now. Otherwise, Sobibor is going to bite it, but if they get to play more offense, then I'm not going to be able to do anything anyway. Alright, let's try that. I'm a little worried about this now. Sobibor may be taking a little bit on the chin. I don't want to run that confused if I don't have to. I don't have much choice at this point. I have a level 2. Damn it. 26 damage. He has 27 hit points. So even if we try to first action Shabobi, he's not going to help. We can support in first action Shabobi, and that'll be alright. So let's get Kajik out. We can first action Kajik, and then that would be an easy kill. And then we can eliminate that. We can eliminate that. We can eliminate that. And then Sobibor takes no damage. Alright, that's the plan. First action, Kajik. Oh, he's 7. I thought he was 6. Sometimes I hate myself. Alright, and the problem is now I can't support him the way we want to. Damn it. Alright. I'll have to figure something out in a second. They really are playing the first actions pretty well. So I don't really care about that so much. She's not a threat. First action him, though, and do 22. Swing over. Still a little irritating. I'm not going to play the crow. There's no point to play the crow right now. I guess the best thing we could do at this stage... Yeah, it's not going to help. I need someone in the back to be able to first action. I can't first action him with that amount of abuse. And no one we can confuse. So we try and counter a tactic, or we can go in... Let's see if we can counter a tactic. Or the shot. Nope. Didn't happen. That is the risk you run. Alright, you confused her, but that's no big deal. Or tanked her up, I'm not entirely certain. Well, let's try to mitigate the damage, but Sobibor is going to get hit pretty hard. He's going to heal up most of it. He'll get hit for 17. Yeah, I'm not liking that, but he'll heal up 12. He should be out of I'm going to die range still. That's alright. I can live with that. As far as the rest of us, let's go in on getting closer and beating the crap out of the rest of whatever's out here. You know, even the crow can contribute. You know what? Let's play the crow for shits and giggles. So Nidao's gonna swing his hammer and beat the crap out of the sage. I feel really bad. He has no respect for his elders whatsoever. That dude just does not care. Oh, he attacked Thundax. I really don't know how this game runs then. Which way goes left or right. Looks like pretty 50-50 to me. I was sure Sobibor would get it on the chin there. But now these kills are going to be very easy to do. Goblin skirmishers, yeah. After the goblin warbands, or armies, I suppose, this was much, much easier than it looked. Thundax took a little bit of a cuff there. Okay, now we're probably gonna split the expedition here for now. Let's split it up this way. Let's do a new expedition. The Thundax's crew is gonna stay. So how did we do this before? God damn. I know Moimira and Ludmila were on the crew. We're gonna have to change the name, obviously, but let's get this right. So, Mishlimir, Thundax obviously went because it was Thundax's crew. And I think it was Kajik? No, it wasn't Kajik. Kajik was crafting. Had another warrior. Who was it? Was it Wojciecha? I think it was Wojciecha. And then we needed one more that we took. Yeah, who did we take? Oh my god. I don't remember. So annoying. Yeah, let me take Tasha. I think it was Tasha, one of our veterans, because we are going out in the field with a smaller crew. Yeah, that's fine. So that's a new expedition. So we're going to reallocate everything we need. Like this. Give them that much bread. About 120 bread. And about double that of pies. And that should be fine. And the rest of our crew, we're going to head home. Oh, someone's overweighted. What's overweighted right now? Expedition 1 though, overweighted. What's... really? How bad? 9,000. Damn. You're really overweighted, huh? Okay. Are we carrying the kids? I guess. What the hell? Alright, that's a lot of overweight. Why are we so overweight? We don't have that much stuff. I guess just all the wheat. Alright, fine. We took our strongest people out there. Let's take some wheat off. Like that. Let's give them some of the wheat for the crew. That should help. They'll be alright on weight now. Yeah, barely, but that's fine. Thundax's crew, which is not Thundax's crew, is going to go back to Ostoya. And we'll rename this expedition Thundax's crew. The proper Thundax's crew. The real Slim Shady. Where are you? Alright, go back. Be strong and prosper. Excellent. Because all the strong people are out there. Oh, we got a new person. We got Vjesul came. And it's our first medic. Oh, glorious day. This is what I was trying to tell you guys. Medics are really, really good. They basically keep people from dying. And if I had known that, I would have put them on this crew here. Because then there's a less likelihood that we're going to drop in some bad way. Let me rename this crew before I forget. And just Thundax's crew. This way. Sorry, I'm trying to type while looking around my mic. Things get weird when that happens. All right. I think we're finally good, and I think I'm going to pick this up next time. Things are looking up. We managed to handle most of the threats, and now, dear friends, we're going to go for some more Dragon Bones. I'm hoping I can make that happen for you. Till that time, I have been Urs. This has been another episode of Thea the Awakening. I'll see you all next time. Till then.